What's up? I know I had y'all missing out on some action for a couple weeks, but baby, we back. Now I know y'all already speculating by the title. Not too much in it, and anything I say in this video is not meant any harm, but working in the business and hair industry, like, you gotta know that you cannot tell people how to feel. And I'm one of them people who feel like we should be able to voice our opinions and say how we feel without it being a problem. But I'm just gonna go ahead and let y'all get into the video so y'all can know where this is going. Yo, what Shamarco said, I'm trying to get myself together. I can't get myself together. I had to get myself right, because when I have a side part, y'all, there be all in the way, and I wasn't trying to get my hair and her hair, like, so I had to put it up. Now from here, you already know it's about to go down, so just pay attention. Now I started off with my infamous beehive braid down method, and there's two main things why I didn't necessarily record all the way through, like through the process with this one. One, I have a video. If anybody wanted to go and check it out, I'll put it in the description. On top of the fact that once I actually really started braiding for real, I kind of see how this appointment was going to go. And I kind of sort of wasn't even thinking about pressing that button again. So if you are interested, there's a video. I'll put the description in the, what is that called? I'll put the freaking link in the description. Please bear with me. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm trying to record a freaking audio for y'all. So just be grateful and enjoy the video.
You ever been in love? Somebody who don't love you back? I got a million reasons why I never fuck with you. You used to tell me that you got me, see you lie too much. That's your motherfucking problem. You can't handle simple problems, but you handle Henny bottles. You fell out on us, so I'ma take a shot for this stupid ass relationship. Head to the sky, cause I kept my damn dignity. Now you can sit with me, can't even breathe the air, breathe. Go find another to do what you done did to me. I'm so sick and tired. Gon' fly by without you. Gonna get to the back. You could take mine, you could take mine. I'm so sick and tired. Gon' fly by without you. Gonna get to the back. You could take mine, you could take mine. Are you with a nigga that ain't down for me? I ain't crying for a nigga who's no good for me. I'ma count up all this paper while you beg to be my nigga. See the picture so much bigger, waste of time you see. Got me crying in the shower while you out throwing dollars. Not worry about my feelings, ain't calling 48 hours. I'ma just be loyal, be your pet and do it for you. The devil is a liar, ain't following no orders. What the fuck you think this is, sitting on my line, shorty? You can pull up on me, I ain't got time for you. Yeah, my feelings is hurt, you ain't around for it. I wish you would, the change wasn't enough for you. But you gon' hurt more than I ever did. And I ain't crying for nothing, nigga, you got us here. I wish you all the best, but I ain't got no business here. We fan square, hope you do better, kid. I'm so sick and tired. Gon' fly by without you. Gonna get to the back. You could stay mad, you could stay mad. I'm so sick and tired. Gon' fly by without you. Gonna get to the back. You could stay mad, you could stay mad. I'm gon' get to the back. I will not be mad. I'm letting go, letting go. Go, go, go. I'm gon' get to the back.
Oh yeah, and super sorry, but this appointment I was just recording halfway through of me doing each step of the process because I was just so ready for it to end. Like, not gonna lie, like I just was so ready for it to end. So I was just trying to get as much as I can out the way, just so that I can just, get to the finishing result. I also wanted to add that when it comes to sewing the hair so that I can get a flatter install, I start with the closed side first. I don't know if I'm explaining that perfectly well, but I'm gonna zoom in on it. This is the little piece that I was talking about, or the side that I was talking about. I don't know, it's just so much easier for me. There's not really a side either or, it's just however you do it. I also curve my tracks as if I was doing a quick weave, because the way that the hair is laying, like these styles, I don't leave hair out. So in order for me to have not only a perfect foundation when it comes to sewing my tracks in, I also want the hair to be kind of sort of falling towards their face, since it is like in the back of their head. Like, you want people to know that you got hair in the back, because don't nobody like them styles where if you got a ponytail in, can't nobody see your ponytail, and your ponytail in the back ponytail in. So yes, I definitely do like the curve method when it comes to sewing as well, especially for this style, because I just like when the hair is like in the front without you having to bring it to the front for real. So I'm just gonna shut up now and I'm gonna let y'all watch the process.
Niggas ain't shit.
When I'm sewing my track, I literally do not have a specific way that I am going, but in the direction that I'm going when I flip the track, I'm going under from the top, if that makes sense. I'll zoom in so y'all can see exactly what it is that I'm doing, but I never have a specific way that I'm doing it. Like, I always tell myself, oh, I'm going to go this way throughout the whole head, and then I end up doing a whole nother different way. But as long as you have that knot, baby, that track is secure. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't have a problem with the phones. However, if you know that you can't keep your head out your phone, you might want to hold your phone in front of you as if somebody was holding the phone for you in your face and you was just picking what it is that you need to pick. I put her head down twice in under 30 seconds. Matter of fact, in under like 15 seconds. And that's a bit of a pet peeve of mine because I do have a bad back. So unless I can't actually see anything, I'm not to be leaning over or bending over, adjusting myself to how your head is when you're supposed to be positioning your head how I position it to help me not only hurry up and get your hair, done, but for me to actually be able to be, healthy and okay while I'm doing your hair. So yeah, that's another thing that made me uncomfortable.
You ever been in love, somebody who don't love you back?
Also, another thing I forgot to add is I don't cut bundles, baby. The only time I'm cutting the bundles is if I'm at the top of your head and I will politely tap you on the shoulder like, hey, this is what we gotta cut because there's no more space. Only time I'm cutting bundles is if I'm doing a quick weave, and unfortunately, this is not a quick weave. Then your hair should really last you some years. I want to say 2 years at the most, but it also just depends on the brand. But never let that lady on the corner cut your bundles, okay? Because you are at risk of never being able to book another appointment with other stylists or however y'all do it with those cut up bundles, because since they're not the stylists, they don't know what goes to which, and it just makes it harder. So don't let nobody convince you that you need your bundles cut unless you're getting a quick weave And that's really about it. Now let me duck off again and let y'all watch.
Gonna get to the bag. You could say that, you could say that. Are you with a nigga that ain't down for me? I ain't crying for a nigga who's no good for me. I'ma count up all this paper while you beg to be my nigga. See the picture so much bigger, waste of time you see. Got me crying in the shower while you out throwing dollars. Not worry about my feelings, ain't calling 48 hours. I'ma just be loyal, be your pet and do it for you. The devil is a liar, ain't following no orders. With the fuck you think this is sitting at my line, shorty? You can't pull up on me, I ain't got time for you. Yeah, my feelings just hurt, you ain't around for it. I wish you would, a change wasn't enough for you. But you gon' hurt more than I ever did. And I ain't crying for nothing, nigga, you got us here. I wish you all the best, but I ain't got no business here. We fan square, hope you do better, kid. I'm so sick and tired. Gon' fly by without you. Gonna get to the bag. You could stay mad, you could stay mad. I'm so sick and tired. Gon' fly by without you. Gonna get to the bag. You could stay mad, you could stay mad. I'm gon' get to the bag. I will not be mad. I'm letting go, letting go. Go, go, go. I'm gon' get to the bag. I've been outside, wildin', doing the shit I wanna do. Smoking, drinking, wildin', all the things that get over you. And I don't regret it, don't regret it. Everything you're saying, that shit steady. Don't wanna hear no cap, I'm so good on that. I swear you got the wrong one for it. Well, I'ma have my cake, I'ma eat it too. You was never really there when I needed you. You already made your bed, you gotta lay on it. You already pick your side, you gotta stay on that. I'ma have my cake, I'ma eat it too. You was never really there when I needed you. You already made your bed, you gotta lay on it. You already pick your side, you gotta stay on it. I've been outside, wildin', doing the shit I wanna do. Smoking, drinking, wildin', all the things that get over you. Fuck your mama and your sisters and your dad too. Made they regret any day they ever had you. Screaming niggas ain't shit, hanging out the roof. Celebrating with my bitches on the 42. Cause I don't fuck with you. I'ma have my cake, I'ma eat it too. You was never really there when I needed you. You already made your bed, you gotta lay on it. You already pick your side, you gotta stay on it. I'ma have my cake, I'ma eat it too. You was never really there when I needed you. You already made your bed, you gotta lay on it. You already pick your side, you gotta stay on it.
Niggas ain't shit.
Okay, y'all, now I'm not even gonna lie. I was so ready for this appointment to be over. I went ahead and I snatched both of my index fingernails off because I just wanted to be able to grip. Because, see, the back really didn't, the back didn't really matter too much. Like, it was a braid down. Nobody's going to see it. But it was good enough, and it was good enough of a foundation, just in case she wanted to take the back out and get, something different or whatever she could. But the front just had to be so, and my nails had to grew out to the point where it was like, okay, I would still be gripping, but it just wasn't how I like it. Like when you so used to something, you kind of sort of find ways to make sure that it's that exact same way. So I went ahead and I popped them things off. Now, I'm going to go ahead and shut up and zoom in and let y'all see.
You ever been in love? Somebody who don't love you back? She was everything your heart desired. Nevertheless, she's mine. You never touched her, never traced her, never traced her. She was everything your heart desired. Nevertheless, she's mine. You never touched her, never touched her. I got a million reasons why I never fuck with you. You used to tell me that you got me, see you lie too much. That's your motherfucking problem. You can't handle simple problems, but you handle Henny bottles. You fell out on us, so I'ma take a shot for this stupid ass relationship. Head to the side, cause I kept my damn dignity. Now you can sit with me, can't even breathe the air, breathe. Go find another to do what you done did to me. I'm so sick and tired. Gon' fly by without you. Gonna get to the back. You could stay mine, you could stay mine. I'm so sick and tired. Gon' fly by without you. Gonna get to the back. You could stay mine, you could stay mine. Are you with a nigga that ain't down for me? I ain't crying for a nigga who's no good for me. I'ma count up all this paper while you beg to be my nigga. See the picture so much bigger, waste of time you see. Got me crying in the shower while you out throwing dollars. Not worry about my feelings, ain't calling 48 hours. I'ma just be loyal, be your pet and do it for you. The devil is a liar, ain't following no orders. What the fuck you think this is sitting on my line, shorty? You can pull up on me, I ain't got time for you. Yeah, my feelings is hurt, you ain't around for it. I wish you would, it change wasn't enough for you. But you gon' hurt more than I ever did. And I ain't crying for nothing, nigga, you got us here. I wish you all the best, but I ain't got no business here. We fan square, hope you do better, kid. I'm so sick and tired. Gon' fly by without you. Gonna get to the back. You could stay mad, you could stay mad. I'm so sick and tired. Gon' fly by without you. Gonna get to the back. You could stay mad, you could stay mad. I'm gon' get to the back. I will not be mad. I'm letting go, letting go. Go, go, go. I'm gon' get to the back.
Okay, stylist pet peeve number 5678. Don't get the shaking in the chair, because you have some people that get overwhelmed with movements, hella movements, which would be me, because I get irritated for real. But no, on a serious note, if you are someone who nerves get bad or something like that, like find a game, read a book, I don't know, something that doesn't allow you to constantly move or shake your body, because that's all of that's all this appointment really consisted of. And it bothered me for the simple fact that I was overwhelmed for one, and then two, I was nervous myself, because it's like, okay, regardless of whatever the person's in the chair is doing, at the end of the day, this is my work. I'm doing your hair. So even if I sit over there and be like, oh, well, you were doing this, it's still like I should have been able to, but to a certain extent. But you could just see throughout the video that there was hella movement besides my very talented hands. But yeah, that kind of bothered me.
I'ma eat it too. You was never really there when I needed you. You already made your bed, you gotta lay on it. You already pick your side, you gotta stay on that. I'ma have my cake, I'ma eat it too. You was never really there when I needed you. You already made your bed, you gotta lay on it. You already pick your side, you gotta stay on that.
Look at her stretching mid braid. Just kidding. When you are in need of a break, which I don't mind and I didn't mind in this particular clip, I just recommend that you wait until your stylist is done with, if in specifically working with braids, or if there's a quick weave or sewing anything, just wait till you have that get go. So just always ask and be like, okay, after this braid, can I do it? After this track, can I, it just helps because, you may need a break and your stylist may also need a break.
You ever been in love? Somebody who don't love you back? She was everything your heart desired. Nevertheless, she's mine. You never touched her, never trusted, never trusted her. She was everything your heart desired. Nevertheless, she's mine. You never touched her, never touched her. I got a million reasons why I never fuck with you. You used to tell me that you got me, see you lie too much. That's your motherfucking problem. You can't handle simple problems, but you handle any bottles. You fell out on us, so I'ma take a shot for this stupid ass relationship. Head to the side, cause I kept my damn dignity. Now you can sit with me, can't even breathe the air, breathe. Go find another to do what you done did to me.
I've shown how to tie the knot in my most recent videos, which would be the Fulani and the peekaboo. But you're doing nothing but taking a small piece from the right side of the braid and you're just wrapping it around your fingers and creating a loop. And from there, you know how to tie a knot. Okay, now here is the infamous part that everybody was... This is the part that was at the beginning. Now, let me just so simply explain. There is absolutely no problem with anybody asking for breaks. With this particular appointment, I just feel like it was so much movement. I would have thought from so much movement on your end that you would be ready just to, go on out my house to, so that you can, take your pictures, get ready and go handle all your other plans for whatever it is that you got to do. I became overwhelmed because I don't want to say I had an attitude, but I became overwhelmed because I felt that you were uncomfortable, so I was just trying to do my part by getting you, out a little bit quicker. And then on top of the fact that we were at the top of the head, so it was kind of sort of like, and there's no need for any more breaks, for real. Not saying that I would deny anybody of a break, but you kind of sort of get where I'm going. Okay, so I don't think I did a video on how exactly I do my stitch, which I will now that I think about it. So the next stitch style y'all will get. There's no specific way to do the stitch, but there are different tools that you can use. And let me just say this before I instruct y'all on how to make your stitch precise. There is no difference between cornrows, feed-ins, or stitch braids. Feed-ins is literally you're doing nothing but adding a weave, unless your client or your customer or whoever's in your chair decides or declares that they want to go natural, which is fine as well. Cornrows is literally when you're getting a braid down. It's not stitch, you're just getting braids to the back. Me, however, the way that I braid, it always creates a little stitch look. I don't know why, but yes. Stitch braids is literally nothing but a more precise form of a cornrow. That's all it is. Now let's go ahead and get into how you will create your stitch braid. When doing your stitch, there's no specific way to do it. As you can see in this clip, I'm using my fingers. Not all people use their fingers. Only time I'll use a comb is when I am dealing with a client that has thicker hair. When I do use a comb, I don't use a precision comb all the time. I use an all-purpose comb, which is what you'll see me using, the black handheld comb. Precision comb, if you don't know what that is, it's just the comb with the curved edge that you see most braiders use, that they may put their logo on to help other braiders with the little pointy part. So when you're doing your stitch, all you're doing is taking hair from both sides, just with the parted piece that you parted. Like, it's literally so simple, but I think the gripping part is what people never seem to get. But when I do another braid, I'll come back on and I'll explain it again so that everybody can follow with me.
Niggas ain't
got a million reasons why I never fuck with you. You used to tell me that you got me, see you lie too much. That's your motherfucking problem. You can't handle simple problems, but you handle any bottles. You fell out on us, so I'ma take a shot for this stupid ass relationship. Head to the side, cause I kept my damn dignity. Now you can sit with me, can't even breathe the air, breathe. Go find another to do what you done did to me.
Okay, I done woke up. I'm in my mojo now. And this clip that's coming up, I don't have a problem with, but it literally paranoids me, okay? Once you send that deposit and you book with me, you told me that you trusted me. So you see how she just tried to sneak in a little camera and I mean, not the camera, but in the mirror, and, you know, she checking and she looking. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. And I think for all stylists, it's not even about, you know, you not wanting your client to see, you know, the progress. But me, I'm more of a shocker, okay? Like, I make people come in my chair and they literally don't even think that they can just get their hair so simply blow dried like it's, you know, flat iron damn near. And it's my job to surprise them every single time. And everybody gets treated the same entire way. Like, anybody who gets in my chair, the only things that's different is if you get this style, I tend to make the front portion of everyone's head different because I don't like when people have the same thing. And I think that, you know, as a stylist, you should give your clients that without them even having to ask. Like, anybody that sees the R&B method, the RB method braids that I do, everybody has a different front. Like, I had to make a collage about that one day because I don't know, I just don't like seeing the same things. But anyways, I feel like when you get in this chair, baby, you trust me. So all that turning to that mirror and touching your head while I'm doing, oh my gosh, I had somebody like that. I'll tell that story one day. But all the touching the hair and yeah, okay. It's not that I don't want you to look. I just want you to be super surprised because ain't no mess ups. I ain't hiding you from no mess ups, baby. I'm just trying to hide you from the end result. But that's pretty much the only thing from that. It's not a problem, but it's very, I don't know, what is that? Alarming? Because then you're scaring me.
I've been outside, wildin', doing the shit I wanna do. Smoking, drinking, wildin', all the things I get over you. And I don't regret it. Everything you're saying, that's just steady. Don't wanna hear no cap, I'm so good on that. I swear you got the wrong one for it. Well, I'ma have my cake, I'ma eat it too. You was never really there when I needed you. You already made your bed, you gotta lay on it. You already pick your side, you gotta stay on it. I'ma have my cake, I'ma eat it too. You was never really there when I needed you. You already made your bed, you gotta lay on it. You already pick your side, you gotta stay on it. I've been outside, wildin', doing the shit I wanna do. Smoking, drinking.
Okay, so again, you're just taking your pieces left from right using whatever finger you use. It doesn't really matter how small your piece is, but once you're doing your braid, and since her braids are kind of small, there's no sense in me doing big parts because you'll be able to tell. So when you are doing your stitch, you want to make sure that you're not slipping from your grip, because then the hair is not gonna, I don't even know how to explain how terrible it's gonna be, but it's not gonna look right. Like, the whole point of stitch is to make sure that the grip is good and your stitch is good. Like, it's super important. But when I do start off, I make sure that I part like a small piece in the front and then continue on braiding, which is what you'll see me do with all the braids, really, pretty much.
I'ma have my cake, I'ma eat it too. You was never really there when I needed you. You already made your bed, you gotta lay on it. You already pick your side, you gotta stay on it. I got a million reasons why I never fuck with you. You used to tell me that you got me, see you lie too much. That's your motherfucking problem. You can't handle simple problems, but you handle any bottles. You fell out on us, so I'ma take a shot for this stupid ass relationship. Head to the sky, cause I kept my damn dignity. Now you can sit with me, can't even breathe the air, breathe. Go find another to do what you done did to me. I'm so sick and tired. Gon' fly by without you. Gonna get to the back. You could stay mine, you could stay mine. I'm so sick and tired. Gon' fly by without you. Gonna get to the back. You could stay mine, you could stay mine. Are you with a nigga that ain't down for me? I ain't crying for a nigga who's no good for me. I'ma count up all this paper while you beg to be my nigga. See the picture so much bigger, waste of time you see. Got me crying in the shower while you out throwing dollars. Not worry about my feelings, ain't calling 48 hours. I'ma just be loyal, be your pet and do it for you. The devil is a liar, ain't following no orders. What the fuck you think this is sitting on my line, shorty? You can pull up on me, I ain't got time for you. Yeah, my feelings just hurt, you ain't around for it. I wish you would, the change wasn't enough for you. But you gon' hurt more than I ever did. And I ain't crying for nothing, nigga, you got us here. I wish you all the best, but I ain't got no business here. We fan square, hope you do better, kid. I'm so sick and tired. Gon' fly by without you. Gonna get to the back.
What I tell you? What I tell you? Baby, you can go ahead and pop them looks in when I'm finished. I put my thing down, flipped it, and reversed it, okay?
Gonna get to the back. You could stay mine, you could stay mine. I'm gonna get to the back. I will not be mad. I'm letting go, letting go. Go, go, go. I'm gonna get to the back. I've been outside, wildin', doing the shit I wanna do. Smoking, drinking, wildin', all the things that get over you. And I don't regret it, don't regret it. Everything you're saying, that shit steady. Don't wanna hear no cap, I'm so good on that. I swear you got the wrong one for it. Well, I'ma have my cake, I'ma eat it too. You was never really there when I needed you. You already made your bed, you gotta lay on it. You already pick your side, you gotta stay on that.
No, because for real, this was the part that pissed me off. Like, this was really the part that pissed me off. No, I was just kidding. But no, you're almost done, baby. Sit back. I'm telling y'all, when it's time for y'all to go, oh baby, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna race you to the door, especially when I done been straining my back. But no, on a serious note, make sure that, like I said before, that you're, staying in position until your stylist is releasing you to go to another position, because I'm evidently, I know that I was ready to be done and I know she was ready to go, but I was way more ready to be done than she was. I just know I was. But yeah, that kind of didn't make it no better. So I was like, let me hurry up and put this thing on this girl head. But overall, I think the style is hella cute. Okay, I don't always put the hair up, but I don't know, I think it gives the style more oomph to it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it just eats. And the color, we're not even gonna talk about that, because I know y'all was looking like, oh my gosh, why does she got, and I did my thing. I basically made it look like an ombre. Okay, so here are, of course, the finishing touches. Baby, I only recorded from 2 different angles and 0 pictures because I was ready for her to get. Just keep.